Hare Krishna Param.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I'm gonna come in 2 minutes.
Sure. Hare Krishna Palvet. Hare Krishna Jai Palvet Param.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shubhadra and Giridhari.
Hare Krishna Subhadra Giridhari. Then we have Parin, Prishi and Pragya.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Are we joining first time, Pragya?
Yes, Mataji, this is Paran. Prashi and Pragya are still coming, Mataji. They're younger than him.
Okay. Good. Where are you joining from, Mataji?
Virginia, Mataji. Can you say Hare Krishna, Mataji? Pragya?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, they have been joining from 1 week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, from
Okay,
Monday.
Friday class first time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is Prishi?
This
Is her
is
name
Pragya.
Prishi?
This is Pragya.
No, I think from Wednesday they started joining. Yes, Wednesday. Yes,
So this is Pragya and the
Paran.
other
This
handsome
is
boy
Paran
is
and Pragya. And Prashi is still coming.
oh, beautiful names you have.
Thank you, Mataji.
All start from P. Welcome to the call. Can we all say a big Haribol and welcome Param, Prishi, Prashi and Pragya?
They're saying hi to you. Say Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna everyone. I have a sweatshirt. Where's Para?
Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait. What we'll do is we'll share screen. Mataji, can you give me the host?
Oh, I forgot, Mataji. 1 second. I was posting the link in the group and I forgot.
Param, how was your presentation?
It was good, Mataji.
It is good. I'll go and have a look at it. Okay, for our new friends, we'll just let you know. There's someone called Malini. Who is the kid? Haribol? Okay. Parin, Pragya, what we do is we are learning the Bhagavad Gita. We are on the 10th chapter right now. So we are learning the verses and then we understand it with the help of a story. Okay. And then we'll be reciting the verse word by word and also according to and the whole verse as a whole again. Okay. So slowly and steadily we'll go till you all get the pronunciations also. So I'll share the screen. Okay. So we'll start with our prayers.
ॐ
ज्ञानदीपिदान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जलाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन गुरुवे नमः।
तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः।
नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता इति नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वते
नमस्ते
देवे
सरस्वते देवे
गौरवाणी
गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे
हरे
जय श्री
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु
प्रभु
नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत
श्री
गदाधर
अद्वैत
श्रीवासादि
गदाधर
भक्तवृंद
श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Next week and one in Kevin.
Pragya and Parin, do you want to chant the Hare Krishna mantra once?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
No, Pragya went away.
Okay, so do you want to do it by yourself?
Tessa?
No, she wants you to do Hare Krishna mantra, not this one.
Yes.
Yeah, can you do it?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari bol, a big Hari bol. Ryan, is this your... Okay, no, Ryan, this is Ryan. Okay. I thought it's Sadhu.
Mataji, he's not here.
Okay, no worries. Whenever he is here, we'll talk to him as well, okay?
He'll come here in like 1 minute.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so today we are on verse number 10.10. Okay. So again, what we do is we will do it word by word, and then we'll do it as one whole, as a whole verse as well. Okay. So everybody can repeat. Tesham. You can unmute. Yeah, you can unmute and repeat. Okay. Tesham.
Desham. Desham.
Satata.
Desham.
Satata.
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 Satatam.
Yuktanam.
युक्तानां
Yuktanam. Tesham satatayuktanam.
तेषां शततयुक्तानां
Bhajatam.
भजतां
Bhajatam. Priti.
प्रीति
Priti.
प्रीति
Purvakam.
पूर्वकं
Purvakam.
पूर्वकं
Bhajatam Priti Purvakam.
भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं
Bhajatam Priti Purvakam.
भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं
Bhajatam Priti Purvakam.
भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं
Dadami.
ददामि
Dadami.
ददामि
Buddhiyogam.
बुद्धियोगं
Buddhiyogam.
बुद्धियोगं
Tam.
तां
Tam.
तां
Dadami Buddhiyogam Tam.
ददामि बुद्धियोगं तां
Dadami Buddhiyogam Tam.
ददामि बुद्धियोगं तां
Yena.
येन
Yena.
येन
Mam.
मां
Mam.
मां
Upayanti te.
Upayanti te.
Upayanti te.
Upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Okay. Then we'll do one line by line, okay? Tesham satatayuktanam
Tesham satatayuktanam.
bhajatam pritipurvakam
Bhajatam pritipurvakam.
dadami buddhiyogam tam
Dadami buddhiyogam tam.
yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Okay, one more time, okay? Tesham satatayuktanam
Tesham satatayuktanam.
bhajatam pritipurvakam
Bhajatam pritipurvakam.
dadami buddhiyogam tam
Dadami buddhiyogam tam.
yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
That's 106.
Very good. Now what we will do is, we will do it. One second. Okay, what I'll do is I'll have one person and then we will chant one at a time. Okay. Balavrinda.
तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगान्तं येन मामुपयन्ति ते. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Param.
Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhiyogatam yena mamupayanti te.
Very good. Kabir.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Tesham
Right.
satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam damiti bhutani
Dadami.
yogantam yena upanyanti te.
Very good. Subhadra.
As well, wait, pause. As well, that I have a second thing. I was late because that I was outside.
Okay. Can we see
It
you?
was yesterday.
Can we have a
Yeah.
look at your? Can we have a look at you? Hari bol. So nice of you. So nice of you to also tell that why you were late. And we really appreciate that you could attend the class. And we are happy to see you, Kabir. Did you
Thank
have a
you,
haircut
Mataji.
Did you have a haircut recently?
Yes.
Looks like that. Are you ready for the summers?
Yes.
Very good.
Even
Mataji, my dad.
Okay, yes, Kabir.
Mataji, my school is going to end in 2 more months.
Okay.
Mataji,
Okay.
my last day of school is June 7th.
Okay. Can I just finish talking with Kabir? Okay. Let us follow some rules. Okay. When I'm talking to Kabir, can I finish talking to Kabir? And then can I come back to you all?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Kabir, you were saying something?
Well, Hare Krishna Mataji. Well,
Haribo.
that's all I have to say.
Okay. I was asking you about summers and you were saying something.
Well, for summer,
Yeah.
I will as well, like during school, I have only 20 days
Okay.
before.
Right. Yes. Before the summer vacation starts. Right. Balvrinda, you were saying something?
Mataji, I was saying that last day of the school. I was saying that my last day of school was on May 23rd.
Will be. It's yet to come, right? So will be May 23rd. It's still
Okay.
April going on, right?
Okay.
Okay. And Param wants to say something?
Yeah, Mataji, my last day of school is June 7th. And we're going to go to a field trip. Like,
We're
Yeah.
gonna go to Future Pod April 29th.
Okay, you know what we are going to do is after
Mataji,
this
yes,
class,
Eastern zone has a late school ended because they start late and they
late,
end
yeah.
late and they have lot of snow days. That's the reason their school ends late.
Right. So maybe at the end of the class, we will have all of you kids give turn to talk about your vacations, okay? Or maybe you know what, it's like nearly a month or maybe 20 days more till we start our vacation. So we'll have one whole class dedicated to your vacation, your plans for the vacation, when your vacations are going to start, okay? So now we'll just continue with this verse and then we'll go ahead. Subhadra,
Yes, Mataji.
yeah, can you go ahead with the verse?
Shatayuktanam bhajatam purvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yena mamupayanti te.
Mataji, can I say?
Yes,
Tesham
please.
shatatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yena mamupayanti te.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hi, Krishna. Jai.
Tesam satyayuktanam bhajantam pritipurvakam dandami buddhiyogatam yana mam apantite.
Very good. Jai, do you want to repeat after me?
Okay.
Tesham satatayuktanam
Tesham satyayuktanam
bhajatam pritipurvakam
bhajatam pritipurvakam
dadami buddhiyogam tam
dadam vyugdi yogam tam
yena mamupayanti te
ye mam upantite
yena mam
yena mam
upayanti te.
upayantite.
Very good. Then we have Krishna Nena.
Tesham satyayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhayogantam yana mamupayanti te.
Complete it. Krishna Nena, finish it. The last line we couldn't hear you.
I said the oh, yana mamupayanti te. Yeah, Bhakti, sometimes you two are like.
I know, yeah. Okay, then we have Pareen, Prashi, and Pragya.
Varun, here, start. Do you want to say that?
Do you want to repeat after me or you want to say it by yourself?
Repeat after you.
Okay, so is Pragya also there with you?
No,
No.
Mataji, the other two ran away. They're
Okay, no worries.
four, and they
No worries.
ran away. Sorry.
When it's story time, they can come. No worries.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Pareen, right? Correct me if
Yes,
I'm...
yes.
Okay, Pareen, can you repeat after me?
Yeah.
Tesham satatayuktanam
Tesham sukhat
Satata.
yuktanam
yuknanam
bhajatam
vachitam
priti purvakam
pritipurvakam
dadami
dadami
buddhiyogam tam
buddhiyogantam
yena mam
yena mam
upayanti te.
apiyantite.
Very good. Cosmo, come here. Okay, he went ahead. Okay, then we have, who else is there over here? Ryan,
Mataji, I didn't went. And I wasn't like there, but I still know how to recite it.
Palvit will come to you, okay? Okay, Param, no, sorry, Ryan,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, do you want to recite it by yourself or you want to repeat it after me?
Read it after you.
Okay, Tushita, do you want to repeat after me or you can go by yourself? Tushita?
I want to repeat after you.
Okay, so Ryan and Tushita, you both can repeat at the same time, okay? Tesham satatayuktanam
Tesham satatayuktanam
bhajatam pritipurvakam
Bhajatam Priti Purvakam.
Dadami buddhiyogam tam.
Tadami Buddhi Yogam Tam.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Yena Ma Upayantita.
Very good. Ryan, what happened? We didn't recite.
It was.
No, I couldn't see you. Your lips were not moving. You're not paying attention. Can you keep the pen away, please? Okay, do you want to repeat after me now? Tesham satatayuktanam
Sham Santati Yuktanam.
bhajatam priti purvakam
Tanti Purvakam.
dadami buddhiyogam tam
Tami Yogam Tam.
buddhiyogam tam
Yogam Tam.
yena mam upayanti te. Yena
Yena Mam
mam upayanti te.
Upayantita.
Very good. Palvit, can you go ahead?
Yes, Mataji. Tesham Sadada Yuktanam Bhajita Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogantam Yena Mamupiyanti De.
Very good. Okay. So I guess everybody got a chance to recite the verse. Anybody remaining? Okay, very good. Now, remember, everyone remember, whenever you are speaking or whenever you are chanting some verses, see to it that in the Sanskrit, you have to open your mouth wide. You have to open your mouth properly for the pronunciation. Okay. So like if you say Tesham Satadyuktanam Vajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami, you're just saying it, but the purpose is not served. Okay. Remember the Sanskrit language is going to clear your speech and it will clear your pronunciations as well. So as far as possible, try to stress on the words in a very proper way. Like Tesham Satatayuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhiyogam Tam Yena Mam Upayanti Te. Okay, so see to it that you are pronouncing each and every word properly. Okay, so now it's game time for us. What do we do with the game is, see now there are the words in red and there are words in the black or the brown, whatever it is. So I will tell, and so the ones in red are the ones in Sanskrit, and the ones in black are the meanings. So I might tell you the Sanskrit word, and then you will have to report back with the meaning, or I might tell you the meaning, and you will have to find what the word is. Okay. Okay. So let's start. Real intelligence.
Buddhi Yogantam.
Buddhi Yogam. I want everybody to repeat that. Okay. Buddhi Yogam.
Buddhi
Yogam.
Buddhi Yogam.
Very good. Bhajatam.
In
rendering devotional
service.
Very good. Very good. In rendering devotional service is Bhajatam. By which?
Yena.
Yena.
Very good. Yena.
Yena.
Come.
Upayanti.
Upayantita.
Upayanti. Very good. Upayanti. Tesham.
Unto them.
Unto them.
Tesham onto them. Very good. Then we have always engaged.
Satatayuktanam.
Satatayuktanam. Satatayuktanam. Very good. Always engaged. Mam.
Unto
me.
On to me. On to me. I give.
Dadami.
Dadami. Very good. I give Dadami. They. They. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, so now the translation. Giridhari, can you read the translation, please?
Yes, Mataji. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
Very good. Okay, so remember, it's not only that those who are constantly devoted to serving me. Okay, the Lord has. So these are the words of Lord Krishna, right? So what he's saying, okay, those who are just serving me, no, it's not just serving me. It's serving me with love. Okay, those who are serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they come to me. So is it necessary to go back to Krishna?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Because we belong to Krishna.
Because
Because
we
we
belong to Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji.
We're part and
You belong
part
to
and
Krishna,
Parcel
right?
of Krishna.
Krishna, our souls.
Yeah,
Our souls.
right. When you go to school,
We
yeah, when you,
a father.
yes, when you go to school, is it necessary that you have to come back home?
Yes,
Yes.
Mataji. So we
Yes,
can
right?
understand and
Yes,
go back to that school with necessary things so you can pass to the next grade so you can
yes. Next,
finish your college and then you can
right.
graduate.
Next day you have to go back. Yes,
Mataji.
yes, Ryan.
So we need to go back. We can go to school and need to come back because we need to eat our dinner and our lunch and listen to Bhakti Sangha.
Yes, yes.
We need our parents, Ryan. That's why we have to come back.
Yeah, not for
You
food.
need your
Not for
parents,
food.
right? Because you belong somewhere. When you go to a school, you are in a school for temporary time, for a limited time. But where do you belong? You belong to your home. So you have to come back home. That's a necessity, right? You cannot just stay in the garden, or you cannot just stay in the playground, or you cannot just stay in the classroom, because that's not where you belong. You belong to your home. So in this material world,
Mataji, it's dangerous to be all alone in the park because there's some wild animals and some kidnappers.
yes, yes. So just like in the material world, this your home, your house is your place where you have to return. In this whole universe, in this whole material world, we belong somewhere. Okay. And that belongingness is only with your Lord Krishna. Okay. He's our eternal Father. And that is the reason we have to go back to Him. And this all, whatever we are doing in this world, is only our journey to go back to our where we belong. Okay, and that's the Lord's lotus feet where we belong. Let me see if I have a, yes.
Like I heard I told my friend like Mukund, he used to live here but right now he lives in India. So then
Mhm.
I asked him like where's your home? And he said my home's in Golok Vrindavan.
So
And
sweet.
then he said that his temporary home was in New Vrindavan. While we were in New Vrindavan because we went with them to New Vrindavan
Mm-hmm.
because we live like 45 minutes away. Used
Okay.
to. So then when we were coming back from the Goshala and then it made me think like pro devotees also say that my home's in the Golok Vrindavan. So
Right.
I heard that Radhanath Sagaraj, he said his home is in Radha Gopinath.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, everybody has that understanding, right? You have to understand that, and you have to make, see, when you start from the school, like suppose you are walking back home. When you start from the school, you know what's your destination. You know what your goal is. That yes, I have to go home, and this is the path of where I can walk and go back home, right? So same way, when we know our final destination is to go back to the Lord's lotus feet, then you have to work in a specific lake. Now suppose if you know that okay, if I walk 5 minutes away and my house is going to be 5 minutes from the school, and if you take, and what do you do, like if you take a bus and if you go to another city and then you go to another place, what will happen? You are never going to reach home. It will just take a long route for you to come back home, right? Which is not recommended. So the same way, once we know that yes, this is our home, or this is where we have to go, we have to do our actions in such a way that it is going to help us go back to Godhead. Okay. Now, who all know the person who is there in this picture? Anybody know
President?
about this person who is there in the picture?
Is it a present?
Mataji, is he like
Henry Ford.
is he a businessman? Is he
Businessman?
like Mr. Ford? Is he Henry Ford's grandson?
Ford.
Yes, this is
Mr.
Ambrish Prabhu.
Ford.
Yes, Mr. Ford. Okay, this is Ambrish Prabhu.
Yes.
And he is a person, he's a billionaire. Can you see the title of the newspaper over here? Can someone read it out for me?
Lord
Lord
Krishna's
Krishna's billionaire servant.
Right, Lord Krishna's billionaire servant. So should I say, oh, he's a billionaire, oh, he has so much of money, he's just making money, that means he is not into Krishna consciousness, or he does not belong as a servant of the Lord? Can we say that?
No, Mataji, because even though Mataji that he's in the process of karma yoga fructive activities, Mataji, he's rendering his service unto Krishna and using all of the necessary things for Krishna's service. We cannot
A
understand.
big Haribol for
Mataji,
Giridhari, a big Haribol.
I also heard that like the devotees, like who, like not the devotees, but that like the richest man, like Elon Musk, but if it's not used in the Krishna service, it's just a waste of money.
Yeah,
And
that's a
Prabhupada
waste of his life as well.
and
Yes.
Prabhupada says they earn so much money, they work so hard, and they just like get like a $3 donut, and because they worked so hard, and they just get that.
Right. So when you're earning money, it's okay to earn money, but then only if you are in your self-consciousness, only you are thinking about yourself. What are you going to do tomorrow? How are you going to spend the money? Then that earning has nothing to do with you going back to the Lord, or you doing anything for the service of the Lord. So now, just as we said, right, that we have to remember the Lord 24 hours. So a layman, a normal person would say, oh, 24 hours I have to chant. That means I will leave my school, I will leave everything, and I will sit and chant. Can we do that?
No,
Is that
Mataji.
possible?
No, Mataji.
Whatever is needed has to be done, right? Your main duty as a student is that you have to go to school, but yet when you go to school, when you're doing your daily activities, yet you have to remember Krishna, right? Like one of the Nitai Sevani Mataji's class, when I was listening in the early, it's couple of years before, like whenever, it's you should be so much, it should be so much natural for you to remember Krishna, that when you get hurt or when you stumble somewhere, instead of saying, oh, I got hurt and crying, it should come from your mouth, oh Krishna. Anything happens, if you remember, if you sneeze, Krishna. Anything happens in your life, if you remember the Lord, that is 24 hours remembering Krishna. Okay? And if that becomes a way of your life, or that becomes the way how you're thinking, it will become very, very easy for you to remember Krishna anytime. We know Ajamil's story, right? Like, though he did not remember Krishna, but because he had named his child after the name of the Lord, it became easy for him to get a second chance to survive again and to get back into bhakti. So, Ambrish Ford, or Alfred Ford as his name is, in this as his karmic name he is known as Ambrish Prabhu. Okay. Now, as the title also says, a billionaire servant, right? But whatever money he earns, okay, he's not saying, okay, I'm going to stop earning money and I'm not going to do anything, I'm going to just sit under a tree. No, he earns the money, but everything is used. He's a very important pillar in the TOBP temple, which is being built in Mayapur. So the whatever money you earn, if it is not used in the service of the Lord, now we don't say that, okay, earn everything and give everything and you live like a pauper. No. Like whatever you earn, if some percent of your money, if you are going to use at the service of the Lord, there is like for grihasthas, there is a specific percentage which is mentioned in the detailed scriptures. It is mentioned how much percentage of your money which you earn should be in the service of the Lord. And only then you do not get the karmic effect of that earning money. Okay.
Mataji, I met him before.
Sorry?
I met him like here, and I met him like at least like two, 3 times.
Very nice. Having association of devotees, very nice. Okay, so though you are working in this material world, but your consciousness should be that you are working for the Lord. Okay, so this is the best example of how one can still be in the karma yoga or the buddhi yoga. That means anything which you are doing is a devotional service to the Lord. Whatever you do, when you get up in the morning, when you offer fruit to the Lord, that is a devotional service. When you come back, or when you have time, when you're bathing the Lord, that's a devotional service. So anything which you do, for suppose now you do not get time, but then you have that, okay, mom has offered food and there are dishes left. If you clean those dishes, that is also a devotional service. When you go to the temple and you go in a particular attire, that you're wearing a dhoti, you're wearing a kurta, you're in a Vaishnava attire, and only because in some temples it's only if you have a Vaishnava attire, then you are allowed into the temple room. Then if your temple room is that the room where all the accessories for the temple are required, where the dress of the Lord is kept, where the jewelry of the Lord is kept. So sometimes what happens is they will need service over there. So if you are in a proper Vaishnava attire, when you go to the temple, when you're clean means what? When you go to the, before going to the temple, you take a shower and you wear proper clothes, and then you go, then they will take you into the temple room, and then you can broom the room, you can arrange the jewelry of Lord Jagannath or jewelry of the Lord. So this is also devotional service. Now, when you're doing this devotional service, are you expecting anything? Are we expecting that, oh, I'm doing this work, somebody has to give me something? Are we expecting anything, or are we doing it just out of love?
Out of love.
Mataji, out of love,
Out of
Mataji.
love,
Out of
Mataji.
love.
Mataji,
Yes.
don't,
Mataji.
without asking, don't, isn't our motto, like, we don't do service for anything, but don't we get, like, devotional service?
Yes, so you do not have to keep any motive that, okay, when I do this, somebody should come and say, oh, very good, you did this, and so nice. You shouldn't expect that. But okay, and I'll give you one more scenario, okay? Is it okay? Is it okay to expect that when I'm finished with my work, I should get some prasadam from the Lord? It's okay? Can we
Yes.
think about that, right? Like
Yes.
sometimes when we used to go to
Krishna
Kalachindi,
gave that to us.
yeah, when my son used to work, he used to feel that, oh, when I'm done, can I get a rasagulla from the Lord's offering, which is there offered in the morning? So that's good, right? When you're expecting something from the Lord, from the Lord's prasadam, it's okay. Okay, so now what happens is, in this material world, can you see what's this over here in the picture?
Yes, Mataji. It's a maze.
What is it? It's a maze game, right? Now, in a maze game, what happens is you try each and every way out of this maze. You try to go everywhere, right? But where are we trying to go? Where is this caterpillar trying to go? Wait,
To
let
the
me ask
apple.
one person. Wait, Pareen, can
I
you tell
beat
me
the
where is
maze.
this? Yeah, Pareen, what do you think? Where is this caterpillar trying to go?
Out to apple.
To the apple. His final destination is, or his goal is that he has to reach.
Mataji, I finished this maze.
Okay, one second. Pareen, you want to say something?
Me too.
I've done this before.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I've done it before.
You've done it before, right? Yes. That's the reason I've given this as a common example, because many of you have done this before, right? So this caterpillar has his goal that he has to reach to this apple. And there are many ways over here given. In the same way, for us, this apple is the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna. Okay? And in this world, we are trying each and every method to reach over here. And that should be our final destination, that yes, I have to reach to this lotus feet of the Lord. Or just like the caterpillar thinks that he has to reach to this apple, we are going to try many ways, but out of this all mess, there's only one way which is going to lead to this apple. Okay? And when you reach this, that is a blissful experience. So we have to understand first. So what is the first requirement? You have to know where you're going. You have to know what your ultimate goal is. You cannot just keep on wandering in this world that, yes, what I'm doing, what am I doing? No. We have to know that, yes, whatever I do, my final destination is to achieve the lotus feet of the Lord. And then how do you achieve it? That is the next process. Pareen, do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yes.
The maze is like this.
Yeah. I know. Yes. You'll find a way out. I know you all are very intelligent to
I
find
know
a way
the
out.
way out. I found
Yes.
it.
Mataji,
Okay.
that's not a Mataji, that's found the way out.
Okay, no
Mataji,
worries.
that's the word.
I
Mataji,
know
I also
everybody
found
will
the way
find a way
out.
I
out.
also
And
Mataji, that's a cat. That's not a caterpillar. That's a worm.
that's a caterpillar trying to reach to the apple. You have heard the poem about the hungry caterpillar. So this caterpillar is hungry and he wants to go.
Mataji, that's a worm. I know how a worm looks like.
Okay, it's a worm. See, okay, it's a worm. You know the story, right, Ryan? About
Yeah.
the six blind men. Do you
Mm,
know that story?
I never heard of that story.
Okay, so this is your homework today. That today you're going to find the story about the six blind men. Okay? And then in the next class, you're going to tell me that story. So what is important is that we know what our goal is. We know how should we reach over there. And the third thing is in our journey, during our journey, what all or whom all we meet and who all are going to help us in this journey. Okay? And that is association. Let me pull up the slide for you all. So, yes. So that is association and the importance of your spiritual master. Okay. Sometimes what happens is when you do not know the path, or when you do not, suppose you're going to a journey. Okay. Suppose now you all are going to New Vrindavan. Okay. For there's a satsang or there's a Kirtan Mela and you're going to New Vrindavan and your GPS is not working. And then you have to still go. What happens? Or sometimes then you have to look on the roadsides where the indications are, or where the the maps are, or you have to ask someone at times when you get lost, right? So this is the importance of spiritual master in your life. A spiritual master, your devotee association, is going to guide you to reach to your ultimate goal. Somebody might say, right, oh, you know what, I know how to go, I know how to do my own puja, I know how to serve the Lord, I do not need anyone. But in this material world, you will get lost. And when we get lost, what happens? You get entangled into the miseries of life. So, Badra, can you tell me what are the four miseries of life?
So Mataji, the four miseries of life are and Mataji, I forgot.
Birth,
The four miseries of life are birth, old age, death,
disease,
and
disease, disease,
Mataji,
and
I
death,
know
right?
those. Mataji, I
Bir-
know those.
yes, very nice. It's so nice that you all know it. So it's birth. See over here, the four miseries of life: the birth, disease, old age, and death. So these are the things which nobody can escape. Okay. But then how do you escape this, or how do you find a way out of this? For this, I'm going to show you a picture over here. Yes. Okay. Now, one second. Okay. Who do we have? Krishna Nana. Krishna Nana, are you there? Hi, Krishna Shlok. Okay. Balavrinda.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Balavrinda, do you want to recite this verse?
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Try.
संस्मृत्य पदपल्लविः पल्लवम् मत्पदं पुण्ययोस्फुरया भवं बुद्धिर्वस्य पदं परं पदं 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 या विपदं न तेषाम्.
Very good. Anybody else wants to try? Shlok wants to recite it?
Yeah, Mataji.
Go ahead, Shlok.
संस्कृताये पदापल्लव लाभं महत् पादं
Padam
पुण्य यस्तो मुरारे
Murari
भुवं बुद्धिर्वत्
Bham Buddhi
संपदं परं पदं 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 यद् विपदं
Vipadam Natesham. Very good. Okay. So now, Ryan, can you read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. For one who has accepted the boat of lotus feet, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation of the famous Mukunda, or the giver of Mukundi, the ocean of the material world is like a water contained in a calf footprint. Param Paranda, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Wakunda is it is his goal, not to a place where the danger in every step of life.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ryan, for trying. So you see this cow's hoof print, right? This is a wait, okay.
Yes,
Let me pull,
Mataji,
yeah.
it looks
So
like Pac-Man.
yes,
Mataji,
so
it
you
looks
see this cow. Yes, yes. Brian, let me finish. So this is the cow's hoof print, right? And you see the lotus feet of the Lord, right? So now there are so many troubles and so many miseries which are there into this world. Okay, we already saw that they are going to be there is birth, death, disease, old age, right? Which come with all sets of problems and which comes with all sets of issues in our life, right? So we're going to read this again. For one, Param, can you read this again for me? For everyone?
For one who has accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Mukunda, or the giver of Mukti. The ocean of the material world is like the water contained in a calf's footprint, Parampadam, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Vaikunta is his goal, not the place where there is danger in every step of life.
Very good. Now I'll give you an example, okay? See, in this material world, we have so many problems every day, right? Every day comes with another set of problem. Every day, like sometimes it is, oh, this maths homework is so hard, or sometimes it becomes that, oh, my friend did not talk to me, or when it is adults, they have so many issues, financial, they have home issues, so many things are there, right? So in this material world, the problems are compared to as ocean. Okay, that there are so many set of problems at home. There are different problems in the office. There are different problems among relatives, among friends. There's so many problems in every way of life. Okay, each way you go, but there are going to be problems because this is material world. But if okay, so if you so now like suppose if we give an analogy that these problems are compared to a big sea or a big ocean, can you pass this ocean in your one, suppose you just put your 1 foot and you pass this ocean of your miseries of or the problems? Does it happen in this world? Can it happen anytime that, oh, these problems are there and you are just putting your 1 foot and all the problems are gone? Can you cross this ocean by just ocean of miseries in this world by
No,
yourself?
Mataji, no,
No,
Mataji.
Mataji.
But then if you take the shelter of the Lord's lotus feet, okay, if you take the shelter of
No.
the Lord's, yeah, if you take the shelter of the Lord's lotus feet, what happens is, you see a picture over here. This is a cow's hoof print, and there is water which is accumulated into this hoof print. Okay, is it easy for you? Is it possible for you to just put your one leg over it and cross this hoof print? Can you?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Easy,
Mataji.
right? It's easy. It's just like a small puddle over there and you are just hopping over it, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So the water which is collected in this hoof print is compared to the problems, to the issues, or to the miseries which we have in this material world. And if you take the shelter of the Lord's lotus feet, your problems tend to become so small. Your problems become so small. It's a saying in your devotional life, right? Don't tell Krishna how big your problems are. tell problems that how big Krishna is, or you have Krishna with you, and the problems will become small and they will not even exist for you. So crossing this hoof print is so easy. Just like that, if you take the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, if you believe in the Lord, passing this material ocean of miseries will become just like passing this cow's hoof print. Okay? So this is the amount of faith you should have on the Lord. And what does the Lord say over here? See, in our words, what did he say? That to those who constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So the Lord is only going to give us all the understanding how we can go to him. And the best story which I found for this is about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and a Brahmana. Okay, so we'll quickly wind up the story so that we can end the class on time. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on his journey, on his way to South India, when he was on his journey to South India, what happened was he was into a temple, and he saw that there were many other brahmanas, there were many other sadhus who were sitting and doing their own penance, or they were sitting and doing their own reading. There was one brahmana which he saw, that he was sitting in one place, and he had the Bhagavad Gita with him, and he had constantly tears in his eyes. He had constantly tears in his eyes and he was crying. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this Brahmana in tears, he asked this Brahmana, "What are you doing?" He said that I'm trying to read this Bhagavad Gita. And I'm reading this Bhagavad Gita. He said, but I cannot read it because I'm illiterate. I cannot read this Bhagavad Gita. But then Mahaprabhu asks him, then why are you reading it? How are you reading it? But the Brahmana says that this was the instruction which was given by my guru, by my spiritual master, that I have to read the Bhagavad Gita to go more close to the Lord. But I'm illiterate, I cannot read it. But I'm pretending to read. And the sadhus or the brahmanas who were there nearby, they used to laugh at him. That look, he even does not know whether he is holding the book straight or he is holding the book upside down, but he's just pretending to read the Bhagavad Gita. And he is crying. But Mahaprabhu says that, okay, I understand that you're trying to read the Bhagavad Gita, but why do you have tears in your eyes? What is that is making you cry? Or what is the part in the Bhagavad Gita which makes you feel that you have tears in your eyes? It's good that you are obeying your spiritual master, and you are trying to read the Bhagavad Gita. And this Brahmana, the answer which this Brahmana gave to Mahaprabhu is astonishing. Okay. What he says is, whenever I sit down to read, everybody eyes and ears on me. Whenever I sit to read the Gita, the form of Lord Krishna as Parthasarathi, that is Arjuna's chariot driver, appears in my heart. He cannot read that Krishna has become a charioteer, right? See, in the Bhagavad Gita, what do we have? We have the picture of the Lord as the charioteer, right? So it's such a menial work. It's not a work which is very highly appreciated. You're being someone's rider. You're trying to ride someone here and there, and you know what is the story, what how it works, right? In the battlefield, when the yodha or when the kshatriya or when the warrior is sitting behind, he cannot come. Oh, rider, can you please take me to the right? Can you please take me to the left? He cannot do that. When you're sitting in a car, what do? You can tell the driver, okay, turn left, turn right. But when you are on a rath, when you're in a chariot, the warrior with his leg has to indicate the person who is riding where he wants to go. If he wants to go to the left, he wants to go to the right. With the leg, he has to indicate. So imagine Krishna taking such a menial position in the war of Kurukshetra and thinking about that, oh my Lord, my such great Lord has taken the position of a chariot driver. He's become a driver for Arjuna. Only thinking about that, he did not even pass any more chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. Only thinking about that, there were tears rolling down his eyes. You have to come to such a position.
Mataji?
You have to come to such a position that you have to think that the Lord is there for you always. Sorry, I just got carried away. So this was the feeling of the brahmachari, of the brahmana, that he remembered the Lord only in that he did not even pass the chapters, and he thought that, oh, my Lord is so great that he is taking care of me, he's taking care of Arjuna, being a charioteer, and that when it comes to his mind, he starts crying. And that is the real Vaishnava etiquette. When you understand the position of the Lord and what the Lord is doing for you, each and every step you have to be so grateful to the Lord that whatever He has done for you is the best what is there for you. That is the only, if you think about that, then you can surpass all the miseries, because the miseries of the life, the wait, we'll pull up the slide again. I'm sorry, okay. The miseries of the life, that is the birth, death, diseases, everything is going to be still continue. It does not mean that, okay, I'm into bhakti, that means all my these problems are going to go away. No. But what will happen, those big problems which are there, they will become small for you. Okay. And that is that understanding which is there is very, 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 very important. And for that, what does the Lord tell us? The Lord tells us that to those who are constantly devoted in serving me, but with love. It's not going to be just a karma part that, oh, I do a good karma and I could get results and I could get fruits. No, you have to do it with love, and I give the understanding. And to that, you have to trust in the Lord. If you serve the Lord is only going to give you ways out, and there will be a way out for us to go back to the Lord. Okay. Everybody, this verse is clear? If
Yes,
every verse
Mataji.
we have a story with it, it becomes very easy for us to understand. So see to it that whatever devotional service you can do in your daily life, any single thing, if you can chant, it's not compulsory that yes, you're doing this, but if you can chant one round as you're small, if you can chant one round, two round, now when your vacation starts, dedicatedly, you as children make a group where you can chant in the morning or in the evening, but at the same time you're going to play also, because you have to have physical activities also, right? You cannot be at home only chanting, only listening. When you're doing any work, put up a lecture or put up a class from any of the Maharajas and listen. Okay. Are we on time? Yes, we are right on time. So thank you so much everybody for joining. And Pareen, I will hope that we get to see Prashi and Pragya also next time.
Yes, Mataji.
Very good. Very good. Anybody? Okay. In one of our next classes, we will have one time when you all can tell me about what you are planning for your vacation. Okay. We'll have a dedicated time for that. So everybody gets to speak. Okay. Hari bol, Prashi.
Last
You
Friday
started.
before we give break, Mataji, we can do that.
Yes, sure, Mataji. Sure, sure. Okay. Can we have a picture? Everybody can come up on video. Can we have a,
Mataji, when will our break start for the Sangha?
let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that long weekend. Param, you have long weekend in May, right? That time only we give usually, because everybody go to Sadhu Sangha. After that, we are holidays.
Yeah, right.
Balavinda, I might see you at Sadhu Sangha. I might be coming.
I am coming.
Okay,
Okay.
but big Hari bol, everyone. Okay. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha. All our little kids ki jai. Vinita Gandharika Mataji ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji.
Jai. Closing the call, Hari Bol.
We'll end the call. Okay. Bye bye.